Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and for today's video we are going to be comparing the brand new eggs that came with the summer event part 2, the Sundae Egg and the Captain's Egg. And this video is actually going to be really interesting, so make sure you do stick around. We did actually do a comparison video before on the holographic egg and the glitched egg, and that video was more or less straightforward. One of them had obviously much better stats, but it was way harder to hatch, and the other one was easier to hatch but had worse stats. Fairly straightforward comparison. However, this video is actually a little bit different. It's not quite straightforward, so let's just get straight into it real quick. So the first thing to note is that one of these eggs does do coins and one of them is tickets. Now the first thing that I would say is that the Sundae Egg will be a lot easier to hatch for most players, just for the fact that coins are really easy to get. If you do rebirthing, you can get more coins no matter what, and then on top of that as well, basically every pet has such a strong coins multiplier. It's kind of unbelievable. At this point, literally the shiny bucket of shells gives you 12,000 plus coins. So honestly, getting coins is not a problem for anyone, I don't think, at this point. Plus, the summer mine does also do coins and tickets. Now, if you can get a lot of tickets, the Captain's Egg is obviously quite a breeze to hatch as well. 40 tickets isn't really too much. It's just basically 4 times as expensive as the Infernal Egg. So honestly, not really too bad. It won't really take much grinding to actually get that 40 tickets. However, the Sundae Egg is a lot easier to hatch, just for the fact that coins are way more accessible for every player. But yeah, basically, if you can get tickets, honestly, it's a fair breeze as well for the Captain's Egg. Now, what we need to move on to is the chances. So I do have the Lucky Pass as well as the Gem Enchant luck as well. So these chances aren't exactly the base chances. However, as you can see, the tier 1 legendary is 1 in 800, the unicorn or the tier 2 legendary is 1 in 8,000, and then the tier 3 is 1 in 20,000 as well. Now these are fairly easy to hatch. If you do get some luck boost on, really easy to hatch. Honestly, it becomes like really easy. I hatched both the tier 1 and the tier 2 in like 5 minutes with all luck boost on. Obviously I don't have the tier 3. I didn't exactly hatch this egg for long. Same with the Captain's Egg. However, both of these are still fairly easy to hatch. Well, as you can see, all 3 of these legendaries are fairly easy to hatch. The tier 3 obviously will take you a little bit of a while. However, it's fairly similar to the seaweed monster, so honestly, it doesn't really take too long to hatch. I guess you could say it's basically half of the Blazing Guardian, so you'll basically get double of this tier 3 than what you got with the Blazing Guardian basically. So yeah, this in terms of actually hatching these are way easier, just for the fact that 1 in 800 is really easy, 1 in 20,000 is not exactly that hard either. But yeah, now we're comparing that to the Captain's Egg, and as you can see already, these chances are way harder. So we have the tier 1 at 1 in 1.33 thousand, then we also have the tier 2 at 1 in 16,000, and the tier 3 is 1 in 80,000, even with Lucky Pass as well as the Gem Enchant luck as well. So yeah, that tier 3 is incredibly difficult to hatch. 1 in 80,000 with Lucky Pass and the Gem Enchant luck as well is already crazy enough as is. You can literally go a whole overnight hatching this egg and you wouldn't even get the tier 3, which is honestly just mind-blowing how hard this tier 3 is. It's kind of going back to like BGS, when you actually had those tier 3s that were like 1 in 200,000 and stuff. I'm pretty positive this one is more or less around 1 in 200,000. So yeah, this is a very difficult pet to hatch, as well as all of these others as well. The tier 2 is more or less similar to the tier 3 from the Sundae Egg. So yeah, basically, if you are going for legendaries, I would highly recommend hatching the Sundae Egg first, just to kind of build up your team a little bit, just to kind of get some stuff as well, before actually going on to then get the Captain's Egg, just for the fact that this is going to take a long time to actually hatch a lot of these pets, just for how difficult they actually are. Now obviously, if you do have all of the luck boost on, such as like the lucky boost, the super lucky, and the omega lucky boost as well, then these chances will actually be brought down quite a bit. Now I'm hoping that I do have enough of all of these. I have a lucky boost there, we'll use that one, a super lucky, and we also have an omega lucky for an hour as well. Now if we do put all these on and then kind of come back, as you can see, still that tier 3 is 1 in 30,000, whereas the tier 3 and the Sundae Egg is only 1 in 7.4 thousand, so way easier in terms of the legendaries over there. So yeah, if you want to get easier legendaries, I would highly recommend going for the Sundae Egg. However, if you do feel lucky and you just want the stats, definitely go for the Captain's Egg. Now let's just quickly compare the stats of these new pets. I should have both of the tier 2s somewhere. So we have the unicorn here, as you can see, fairly good pet there. 2.85 thousand mining power and 2.85 thousand coins as well. Decent stats for a tier 2. Obviously that'll make it on a lot of people's team, and the shiny versions as well will be pretty overpowered, doing probably way over like 6,000, 7,000 mining power, maybe even 8,000 mining power to be fairly honest. So the unicorn is pretty good. That is from the Sundae Egg. However, we have here the exquisite mimic, and I'm going to assume that this is glitched similar to how it was in the last update, because these stats are the exact same. So basically, if you are going off of this right now, before this is patched, it seems you may as well just go for the unicorn, because it actually has the exact same stats as the exquisite mimic. I'm going to assume that is a glitch, just for the simple fact that it was similar before. I think the Cool Sun as well as something else had similar stats as well. So yeah, honestly right now you may as well go for the unicorn and the Sundae Egg, just for the fact that this has the exact same stats as that. So yeah, if you are going for tier 2s, yeah, go for the Sundae Egg. Now, I don't believe I have any of the tier 1s, just for the fact that I do auto-delete them, I'm pretty sure. If I just quickly check, yeah, unfortunately I do. So we can't compare any of the tier 1s. However, yeah, basically just based off of that, if you are going for legendaries, you may as well go for the Sundae Egg, because it seems like the stats are currently glitched, and they probably won't be fixed until the next update, next Friday. So yeah, just based off of the stats, you may as well go for the Sundae Egg. Now we have one last thing to go over, and that is always the most important thing. That is the secrets. Now, I have not hatched any of these secrets unfortunately yet, just for the fact that obviously I'm not that lucky to hatch secrets in like 2 eggs basically. But yeah, basically, as you can see here, the Sundae Egg actually has 4 secrets. Now technically this is 1 secret with 4 variants, however it is still classed as 4 secrets. But these secrets aren't actually the easiest out of the new eggs in this update. The Captain's Egg actually has the easiest secret in it. So if we are going off the Captain's Egg real quick, as you can see, this one also has 2 secrets, fairly good. However, this first secret here is a 1 in 4 million chance. Again, that is actually fairly difficult to hatch, just for the fact that obviously 1 in 4 million isn't the easiest thing to do in the world. It will take you quite a long time, and honestly you could definitely go the whole update without actually getting it. However, we then do have the Sundae Egg secrets. Now these are actually the second hardest in this update. These are all 1 in 8 million. Now I have seen a little bit of confusion based off of these Sundae pets. Everyone thinking that because there's 4 variants, it actually means it's 1 in 2 million for each one of these. However, it is still 1 in 8 million, 1 in 8 million, 1 in 8 million, and 1 in 8 million. It's just the fact that basically once you hatch this, there's then a second chance of basically which one you actually get. So yeah, basically all of these are still 1 in 8 million, no matter what basically, apart from obviously lucky boost and stuff. And then after that is then when you get like kind of the random chance of which one you'll actually get. So make sure you do keep that in mind. The Captain's Egg actually has the easiest secret at 1 in 4 million. Then we have the Sundae Egg with 1 in 8 million secrets. And then we actually have this last secret here, and from what I've read, I'm not too sure exactly how true it is, but obviously it must be true. This Kraken pet here is a 1 in 50 million chance, which is absolutely absurd. Now, obviously this thing is going to have a ton of value by the time this update is gone. 1 in 50 million is by far the most like outrageous chance this game has seen so far. It's the hardest chance this game has seen so far. So yeah, basically if you are going for pure value, obviously definitely try and go for this Kraken. However, if you're kind of just going off of like easiest secrets, again, the Captain's Egg is probably the one to hatch, just for the fact that it has got this 1 in 4 million. Obviously this Sundae Egg is going to be best for legendaries. However, these secrets, they're probably going to be a little bit worse in stats, just for the fact that it is technically the worst egg. And obviously the 1 in 8 million does mean that it's going to be way harder to hatch as well. So honestly, if you are going for secrets, you may as well go for the Captain's Egg, for the fact that it has the most easiest secret in this update, as well as the most valuable secret that this game will ever see for quite a long time, with this 1 in 50 million pet here as well. However, if you do like to do some collecting and you want to get different variants of pets, the Sundae Egg is definitely the one for you, just for the fact that you do have 4 different variants of a Sundae secret. So yeah, it's a pretty difficult comparison, to be fairly honest. It's really like kind of bizarre how these secrets have been done. But yeah, basically the conclusion is the Captain's Egg's actually easier for secrets. However, the Sundae Egg is the easiest one to grind in terms of actual currency, and also has the most secrets in it. However, then the Captain's Egg has the most value. So yeah, take from it what you will, and it depends really what you're going for. Again, if you are going for more value, you may as well just go for the Captain's Egg and try and get this Kraken. If you are going again for stats, still go for the Captain's Egg, and then if you're just going for pure collection, go for the Sundae Egg. Really, it is a crazy comparison, and not really something I would expect to do, but yeah, really weird. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.